Alright, so here we are, back again. So I spent the night in this cave, got all the metal that was in there, borrowed the forge, made some spark powder to power the forge because there was a ton of rock in there and I didn't want to leave. Because I'm worried about that Giga that's outside. I don't remember where the frick he was, but I know there's more than one Giga wandering around out here. I think the other Giga's over here somewhere. I feel safe with the Ronto and the Diplo around because that means the Giga hasn't eaten them yet. So I'm gonna stop and loot this crate. Usually I have a rule, wait a few seconds before you jump off your mount, before you loot a crate. But there he is! Well, hi! Bet I could trap you. You look stuck. I should probably do that before the new patch goes live on this server, huh? Nope, you're not stuck. You're not stuck. Okay, well then. Forget that. So, anyway, we're going back to Viking Bay 2 and exploring around the area of Viking Bay 2. So there's this wonderful spot here. There's lots of veggies growing in here. The Giga sees me. I don't like that. But see, they're just growing right here for you to pick. I think it's savor root and more rock carrots. No, Giga. No. No, you stay. Stay. So, there's a well spot. Is that a well spot that I'm seeing? I don't know what that mound is. I think if you bang on it, you get stuff out of it. They're graves, that's what they are. Yeah, I mean, other than that, it is kind of far from water. You'd have to run it pretty far up here. Yeah, I don't really see a spot for a while. I'm curious. I'm gonna keep an eye on that Giga, and I'm gonna go. Yeah, flint and stone out of it. There we go. Yeah, so nothing super great out of that. Yeah, I mean, it's not too far from... okay, it is pretty far from water. That is, yeah. Here's the closest bit of water. Still super duper flat. I like flat for building. There's a lighthouse that's built in the game up here. You can see the red beacon in the background. And this cool shaped structure. I have no idea what these things are supposed to be, but they are very, very cool. Gonna have to mute to cough again. Sorry about that. Lighthouse again. I have not explored it. There's stuff leading up into it. I'd like to go explore it. It's kind of one of those things where I want my flamethrower with me when I do it. Shoop! World Scar, really close by. I don't know. Just makes me really nervous. I mean, it's fine. I've almost flown over it a few times, shortcutting back from here. We're going into the Redwood Forest. I'm going to drop off my sap tap. Redwood Forest is my favorite biome, honestly. I don't know why. I love it in here. I don't like it as much since they added the cats that live in the trees that jump you and knock you off your bird and pin your bird and you into the ground. Kinda sucks, but as long as you're smart and you know how to avoid it, it's not so bad. I mean, I do love that cat as a pet, but I mean, this is a beautiful area. I like flying through here. There's no real point to it. But I always tend to fly through this cave. Isn't that a bad place to live? What the hell is that? I have no idea. Uh-oh. Artifact container. Artifact. Equipable. Huh. Okay. I have no idea what I just did. I don't know. I don't know anything about the artifacts. Probably shouldn't have done that. But, yeah. Okay. Hell. What is it? Can I equip it? No, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research. 'Cause I know nothing. Is that a queen bee in the wild? What is that? Oh. Those little guys, okay. I don't think I really know anything about those either. Holy crap. There are dinos that I don't even know about since I last played. This is a cool spot too. Also tons of beaver dams here. Also tons of beavers. I came out here one day with a flamethrower and just had myself a good old time. I am in love with the flamethrower. And my fire arrows. This is a beautiful area. Look at this. Nice and flat. Not a lot of the really big redwoods where the cats would land on your flyers in here. So you have plenty of space to build. Let me get you coordinates. So approximate coordinates are 4079. As for this cave, I should probably get you coordinates in case you're smarter than I am and you actually know what the artifacts do. So, from this side, it doesn't even look like you can fly through it. But I always find the entrance from the other side and just fly on through. So, here's the entrance anyway. At least it doesn't look like you can fly through on a Quetzal. There you go. And here's where I am on the map. So again, me finding my way around via landmarks, not north-south, compass, GPS, map. I'm terrible at all that. I'm much better at landmarks. So, flying up from here, you'll see those mountains over there. They look like scorched earth mountains because they are. That is the scorched earth zone. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna stop real quick. So I have one of these cats. Oops, there we go. But you see him in the tree? That motherfucker will wreck your life. He will jump your bird. He will pin it to the ground. He will kill you. And you will just have a bad time. They're fun because they climb trees, they climb walls. So I take my guy. Oh! He tried it. Wow! That was a far leap. I take him into my cave so I can get up to some of the artifact chests that are slightly hard to reach. Where I'm heading now is towards where my sap tap is because I usually shortcut across the snow. These snowy areas are so cold, even with, let's see, I've got 32 fortitude, my friend has 40 fortitude, and we had normal first year, our health was just plummeting. We died once trying to bring a Quetzal home from around here. And yeah, because we cut across the snow. This was sort of the first place I stopped. I got a sap tap here. Ugh. I don't have a platform, so I have to do this via Quetzalback. I don't come out here often. So I was gonna, I know you're not supposed to because it does slow down production, put a sap tap in the same tree. Oops, did not want to sprint. There we go. Ugh. Okay. Whoa, am I on the tap? I am on the tap. But I don't think it's really gonna matter because I don't really come out here that often to get it, so I don't think it's gonna slow down production. I can only hold 20, so okay. Ugh. Can't really see where I can place another one. I have to ride to the side. Could place it on another tree. Let's see. Here we go. Let's try right here. Move back a bit. There we go. Now I got two taps. Yeah, on the same tree. Yeah, not good. But there. So hopefully I can bring home 40 sap when I come out here instead of 20. Alright, put my GPS back on my bar, and I'm going to take you into the desert. So at the moment, you'll see that there is going to be an invisible wall to the unfinished part of Ragnarok. There is a way to set up your server to remove the developer zone so you can fly past this, but if you don't want to do all that, because I know like our server, you have to either set everything manually or you know, you can go with the easy click settings, and we do the easy click settings, but we found that you only have to do this to get past this wall. And then you can do this, go back to flying. And coming back, you just go right through it, so. So there's not a lot here in the desert. They are still working on it, supposedly. You'll see over here the green zone, there's nothing, not even creatures. In the desert, there's lots and lots of creatures out here. And there's one teeny tiny little zone. Am I sprinting? I don't feel like I'm sprinting. I feel like I'm going really slow. Straight ahead, so as you come in from this side of the island, this is the east side of the island. If you follow the shore, this teeny tiny zone here, this is the only spot past the developer line where you can find cactus and sulfur. So I usually come out here and I pick up a ton of cactus and sulfur in one go because, as you saw, I love my flaming arrows. And there's a lot of dinos out here. So anything that you can't already find on Ragnarok, you can find out here. You can find mantis in, you know, the volcanic region of Ragnarok. So those are pretty easy to get. Death worms are in the ice cave, deep down in the ice cave where you have to crawl past your belly. So you can tame your mantis. But if you want some of the other stuff, thorny dragons, rock golems, you're going to have to cheat a little bit and come out here to get it. So these yellow rocks right here, Just make sure nothing jumps me. These are sulfur. So you can get lots of sulfur this way. I usually just dump the stone, because I don't need that much stone. Cactus. Obviously, that's a cactus. Best thing to use on them is chainsaw. Don't have a chainsaw. A whip. Don't have a whip. An axe. And you can get your cactus sap with that. It does spoil if you're on a flyer. Put it in the flyer immediately. It spoils much slower on the flyer. And then once you get home, you can put it in the fridge and it'll last pretty long. So then I made a little spot out here for people parking, but as you can see, it's pretty deadly, so I put it up on stilts. Just a nice little spot. There's some water. Temperature is not, it's not desert temperature out here yet. It's nice, cool, perfect temperatures. They haven't enabled what you would expect from the desert, the extra spoil time, the extra heat. So you can come out here and not worry about it. But you see the vultures are out here. This is where I got my vultures. The little, I don't know what the hell you call them. I call them little rabbit looking things. Looks like Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank. I got one of him out here. Butterflies are out here. I'm not sure if regular deathworms are out here. I'd like to check at some point. I'm going to have to probably ghost through the ground a bit and see if they're out here before I attempt anything. Lots of mantis out here. Got your water and oil bugs, scorpions. Let's see. So yeah, I mean, like here you can see there is truly nothing. At least plant-wise. Just that one tiny little zone. And it was really nice that the developers put it in there, because the engrams are enabled for Scorcher. I don't know why or oil jar is not working for me, but you know, it could have something to do with the fact that my game updated, but my server is not, and it just kind of screwed something up a little bit today. We'll see. But yeah, so the other thing that's interesting is because out here there are no loot drops, there are no beacons. That green one is actually not in this zone. You have to go really, really, really far for a beacon. Let me just take care of this guy because he's a bit close to me. Hey there, pal. Let's drop you on these guys. These guys are kind of badasses. There we go. I love watching fights. But yeah, so what I tested out earlier today was setting it up to show you guys that you can, if you don't mind cheating a little bit, find a way to set up a beacon to upload dinos, so you don't have to take them all the way back, because there's no good way. Oh, see, it went away. There's no good way to do this otherwise. But what I did was, if you look it up online, if you have cheats enabled on your server and your admin doesn't mind, you can look up not a normal beacon, because that didn't work. Oh shit, that's a rock golem. Yeah, hi guy. That did not work. You have to look up the underwater loot chest, basically, and you can summon that and then upload dinos from there. Regular beacons were not spawning. Scorched earth beacons were not spawning. Regular artifact chests don't let you upload dinos. Use an underwater one. You'll get a chest. Don't take the items out of it. But walk your dinos over to it and upload it, and then you can download your dinos again somewhere else closer to home, and it will save you a lot of headache. I'm assuming there must be death worms out here. I would think there are, like everything from Scorched Earth is out here. Hello, Mr. Rock Golem. Yeah, so if you see a rock over in this section, it's a rock golem. It's not a rock. I stopped to mine it. Because I was like, oh, let me build this little cabin. Oh, I need some more stuff. Shit. But yeah. So this is what's eventually going to be all of Ragnarok. It's a shame that it's not all in. But basically you have access to everything you could possibly want from Scorched Earth and from the island in here, plus griffins. And there's supposedly a lava golem too, but I have not tried to find it yet. I'm sure it's pretty cool though too. So, but anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll probably be back again some other time. Take care now. Bye bye.